Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to discuss Fleur de Peau from Diptyque. Fleur de Peau by Diptyque is another magnificent creation by the late Olivier Pescheux. I'm speaking about, of course, the Fleur de Peau Eau de Parfum, which was the first version. Now they released the Eau de Toilette. I haven't smelled yet, but Fleur de Peau is another masterpiece of powder, skin, pepper, and just being human by Olivier Pescheux. Now, I spoke about a lot of times here on this channel, and I like to review Diptyque because I know you guys like it too. But if I look at my collection, which is above like 300 perfumes, if not more, I haven't really counted lately. But Fleur de Peau is something that I loved on the first get-go when I got the sample from Diptyque, as I usually kind of like sliver around Diptyque counters all the time. And Fleur de Peau is a beautiful, soapy, powdery fragrance that has a little bit of a twist with it because it feels human. I mean, this is not the typical powdery perfumes that usually you might get, let's say, from Prada, like Infusion d'Iris and all the other infusion line, which are great. I mean, but they're just different in that sense. In terms of being soapy and skin scents. And then you have like all this kind of like bubbly or powdery vanilla and irises, which are not very good, that you have right now on the markets, which are using like this kind of like baby, I don't know, like vanilla pudding kind of like thing, which I really don't like because it just smells like artificial vanilla and not like vanilla. And that, I don't know, like it makes me feel like a pedophile, which I'm not. But I just don't like it because I don't like fake vanilla, not in food and not smelling it. I'm not a gourmand person in terms of perfumes, but if it's vanilla, it has to be bitter, boozy, natural, and yeah, it's a different subject. But Fleur de Peau is what it means in French. It's, it kind of like a flower of the skin, Fleur de Peau. And it's a magnificent perfume by Olivier Pescheux that kind of like emphasizes umbrette seeds. And umbrette seeds, it's kind of like a tree that grows, if I'm not mistaken, in Africa. And the seeds of it are very fragrant and they're being used to create different kind of like concoctions of musk. And usually it's being kind of like mixed around with carrot seeds, and umbrette seeds and carrot seeds are not the same, different species. And umbrette seeds are in a big dosage in this perfume that manages to smell human and radiant. It's a very flowery perfume, but it's not flowery like bouquet. It's a very powdery perfume, but it's stained by kind of like a pepper in it, that the pepper makes it smell human in a way, which means that it's not like you just like threw kind of like a makeup bag on you, or what usually people associate with kind of like powdery perfumes. It smells like my grandma, it smells like my mother, it smells like me when I lived in my mom's bag. I don't know, it smells like my next door transvestite neighbor, whatever. No, it doesn't smell like your drag queen either. But it's a very mature and still very young and very refreshing, but still it's very spicy and kind of like cedary and peppery kind of like thing. And it feels like a different skin and it radiates magnificently. With iris in it and the ambrette, like it's one of the most beautiful perfumes that I ever encountered that can fit men and women alike. Like it has something so subtle and so soft and so beautiful. I mean, there's people that sometimes powdery perfumes make them gag or it's very cloying for them. So that's your problem. But Fleur de Peau is another magnificent creation of Olivier Pescheux that kind of like created these masterpieces for Diptyque. And it's such a shame. Like, I mean, when a person passes away but leaves such a beautiful legacy of understanding really how to blend fragrances to perfection. And I think the Fleur de Peau is like kind of like where you take a perfume to make you feel good in the sense that, you know, it becomes part of you and it lifts you up, but it also goes to bed with you, and it goes to work with you, and it goes in the car with you, and it goes on your clothes. It's like kind of like a conscious perfume that is always there, but very subtle and very elegant. And it knows also how to radiate and when not to radiate. It's a very intelligent perfume. It has a mind of its own in the way that, you know, he knows, like it knows when to kind of like, I need to oomph up a bit. I need to lower myself down a bit. I mean, I think it's like a beautiful perfume to go to bed with or with someone. And it has something which is very fit for any occasion. Like, it's very classy. At the same time, it's very comforting. At the same time, it could be also sometimes sharp. Because of this effect of like cedar-like kind of like thing for the ambrette and the iris, and it could be like very mysterious and wanting to smell more. And that's why Fleur de Peau, I think it's one of like a hidden gems at Diptyque. I don't know if it gets like a lot of kind of like reviews or people are talking about it, but it's definitely something that you should go and smell because it's very beautiful, and because a lot of people don't know it, so it could be your special little guy or girl, or just, you know, your little flower, like wherever you want to put it. But it's just a magnificent perfume from Olivier Pescheux that I cannot even describe to you how beautiful it is and how captivating it is. And I mean, what a beauty. It's such beauty. And if you are going now next to the tea counters, when we're getting into the Christmas season and the holidays and all that, and a lot of people like to go to Diptyque to buy candles and to show off they can buy candles for somebody, just go and smell Fleur de Peau and, of course, Orpheon and all the rest of Olivier Pescheux's creations for Diptyque, as long as they won't reformulate them, I hope. I really hope so. And it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance that you can buy somebody and tell him, I love you. This was my review of Fleur de Peau by Diptyque. If you like it, please subscribe and like this video. Also, don't forget to press the bell so you can get notified for further videos. I'll see you very soon. Bye!